Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We're going to get out to the shop here pretty soon, one of these days, but this interesting thing came up, and so I thought we would talk a little bit about it. This video is going to have three parts. In the first part, we're going to talk about this 224-piece standard and metric mechanics tool set, part of Lowe's new lower price campaign that they've still got going on. In the second part, we're going to rant a little bit about the warranties and how those kind of work. And finally, in the last part, I'm going to give you just a little bit of a preview of a kind of tiny miniature little investigation I did into one particular item that's I think should be a lot more popular than it is. That's part of this new lower price campaign, and we kind of called Lowe's on the carpet about it and went to check it out. So stick around for that if you're interested. Now there are going to be timestamps below, as well as other links to videos and information that appears in this video in the comments below. So don't forget to stop and check that out. So we're going to be looking at this Craftsman 224-piece standard and metric mechanics tool set. I wish I could take credit for this great deal, but this was Mr. Justin Dow's find. I believe he had this in his video. We're going to throw up a card here and have a link below. He didn't link to this, at least I didn't see it, in a couple of videos that it kind of appeared in. So I thought I'd see if I could find it. And as I said, I'm pretty sure this is it, so that I could share it with you and you could maybe go have a look yourself, buy it online, or go to the Lowe store. Now, there's a couple of reasons why this is appearing as kind of a flash deal, but it's not going to have the flashy flash deal sign on it. One of them is that if you really get a chance to go over and see Justin's channel, I highly recommend you do so, because the guy is a phenomenal mechanic. You watch him work with these tools in his hand, and it's like, yay, Craftsman, it's like, oh no. Craftsman actually looks good. Somebody's using it, a mechanic's using it, and it works really well for him, it seems like. So go and check out that video if you get a chance of him using this tool set. So, how well it worked out for him was one thing. The other thing is the price, because I beat up on Craftsman pretty good in my video about Lowe's. I'll put a card to it up here. New lower price campaign and some of the deals they had, because I kind of jumped over the Craftsman stuff saying, well, Craftsman still doesn't seem to get what a new lower price is. But here they really have, 37% off, $150 for this tool set. And once I saw Justin go over the information on it, I was pretty impressed by it, because you sure aren't going to see that information online here. So once again, keep harping on it. Go see Justin's video on it if you really want more information. So the third reason that this item makes the grade, as far as, great deals, flash deals, whatever, is that you're probably going to find it right on the shelf at just about any store. As you can see on mine here, the closest Lowe's we have is about 30 miles away, but they have it on aisle 7 in bay A07. So Justin was able to go up, pick it off the shelf, and I imagine just about anywhere you can go in and pick this up off the shelf today for $149. So no coupons, no messing around with ordering online or ship to store or whatever. You can probably go have it right now. So, those three items, how well it worked for a real mechanic. Number two, the price of $149, and you save 37%. And number three, how available it is with no coupons or anything like that. So it just makes it a phenomenal deal. Now, I did want to show you, I could go in the specifications and really delve into this. But what I will tell you is that, as Justin mentions, it appears to have a lot of no-skip sockets in it. You're not going to go nuts on the half-inch sockets, and you're not going to get a 5.5 millimeter, which Justin seems to think you need if you own a Ford, and I have two of them. But outside of those two things, he thought it was a pretty complete set. And I'm not going to ruin anything. Go watch this video. They have a lot of big in-your-face advertisement here, but not really outlining anything. And Justin did comment on these 79 specialty tools. I mean, you could see the Allen wrenches right here. Come on, guys. They're going to be Allen wrenches and bits. So, that's kind of disappointing when they do that to pad their numbers, but that's okay. So, right here we have the full lifetime warranty. We build with pride, they say. So, that's going to be our next topic. So, that is the end of this. Go in and catch this great deal at $150 and probably right down at the corner Lowe's. And stick around for the next part of the video. We'll be right back. Okay, now we're going to start in here with a little kind of a mini rant about warranties, and I'm not going to be specific about he said or she said or what it should or should not be. What we're going to look at here is really the practicality of a warranty. What do we really expect from that? Well, honestly, I'm going to give you my analogy of a warranty, because when you think about it, and especially in the tool market, everybody's got a free warranty now or some sort of warranty. And there are all kinds of horror stories and all kinds of wins and loses out there, and you really don't know what to think anymore. But my analogy is this. If you've ever been to Vegas or even seen a picture like this one, they don't build these casinos because of the winners, okay? That's not where the money comes from to build these casinos. That's not why they're doing it. And I would venture to guess that any of the people that are doing these warranties are not in it to lose money either. They want to make a little bit of money and still be competitive. So my honest feeling here is that if you find a company with management that you like and you trust and is good to you, and you don't have one of those little temper tantrums where the first time they say, no, we're not going to change that out, or no, we're not going to honor that coupon, or sorry, you're too late for that deal, and throw a tantrum and stomp out like a little child and say, I'm not going back to them, such and such sucks, don't go there. Well, okay, sorry, go off in the corner and cry about it and let the grown-ups talk. But really find a company that you're kind of happy with out there, and do trust them a little bit. Then you got to trust also that they're going to be fair about their warranty, because they want to be fair to their customers. But in the same respect, try to look at the flip side of this when you maybe didn't exactly get your way or had a difficult time about it. How are these guys scamming? Maybe they went into a pawn shop and got an incomplete set, and then they go into Sears and say, look, I got these Craftsman tools here, and they're missing about a half a dozen of these wrenches or sockets or whatever. I want to warranty it out. And they've gone to a pawn shop and bought a $10 tool set and gone into Sears and walked out with a brand new $100 or $200 tool set. Is that fair? Somebody's got to pick up that, because they're in the business of making money. They're not in the business of making a tool set that costs them $50 and then giving it away because somebody, didn't want to pay that $100 or $200 price for it. And so it's all a matter of changing times and changing business and changing competition. So let's be realistic when we look at these warranties and try to be kind of fair about it and not take them necessarily at exactly the face value, because there's a lot of tiny print out there, and there's as many ways to get out of a warranty as there is of even getting into it. You know, these guys wouldn't offer the warranty in the first place if they didn't already have the lowdown on how they were going to provide, or in some cases not provide, that warranty. So I hope that seems fair to you. I won't rant on any further. If you've got something to say about it, the comments are below, and honestly, I'd love to hear from you. And as a side note to that, we are up to 500 users, and I'm really thrilled about it. Or 500 users, we're up to 500 subscribers. I think that's just great. And you guys are leaving really great comments and kind of getting involved in the discussion. And I welcome that. And, wholeheartedly, thank you very much. I think it's a great goal that we got to 500 so quickly. And it's all because of you guys. And I really like to think that it's you guys, a lot of you guys out there like Justin, who are just really, Justin Dow is who I'm talking about if you didn't see the first part of the video, who are out there just really hard workers and getting your hands dirty and being the great human beings that keep this great land of ours chugging along. Okay, into the Star Spangled Banner. Let's move on to the next thing. We'll be right back. Well, welcome back. This is the third segment, and I wanted to let you all in on a upcoming video here where I kind of got a little bit in depth and did a little miniature investigation into this Lowe's new lower price campaign. And you might recognize this item. It looks a little different color. It's from, I believe this is the same one that Redbeard over at the Den of Tools. Check the links and information below as well. Redbeard over at the Den of Tools did is in the progress of a review on this toolbox, comparing it to Harbor Freight. And I had something interesting coming up about, when it came to like looking for this and seeing what was actually going on with this thing. And I ended up contacting and talking with this lovely young lady, Amy Allison, over at Corporate Communications at Lowe's in North Carolina. And just a wonderful lady, was very patient with the big dummy here. And, maybe my question seemed a little bit strange, but this is another video for another time. And I'd like to invite you all to please watch out for it and come and see it. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at what the turnout was. Maybe not even so surprised at all. But nonetheless, this is a gratuitous plug for it, so stick around and watch out for that video. Well, everybody, that's going to just about wrap it up as I stepped outside on the Arizona monsoon here. Looks like it's going to rain a little bit, and you got that smell of the desert in the rain. Hey, whatever day you're heading into the weekend, if you are going there, make it a good one. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos with everyone. And if you like this content, don't forget to click on that bell notification in the lower right corner so that you can be updated when I have new content out. Now, get in out of the rain and take care, everybody.